Hello and welcome to Then What Happened. I love social media. Now I have to admit there's some things about social media that I don't like, but I love social media. YouTube, man, it's wonderful. I can get on here and in 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 12 minutes, I can learn about stuff that I didn't even know before or didn't know existed. I can learn how to do something. I can be in a dilemma about something that's broken at my house, and I can look on YouTube, and one of you great minds out there will immediately give me an insight into what I need to do or how to go about it, or a step at a time procedure of how to do it. And I can find it in a variety of languages. It's just amazing what is out there. And connecting with you on the other side of the world, in the next town, all over the world, there are connections. Man, if we could see this web, and it truly is a web that connects us, and social media does that in a lot of ways. And I'm not going to start naming all of the social media avenues and that we have, because you well know them much better than I do. But one of the negative things that I think social media does is it it makes some people compare themselves to other people. And you start looking at maybe someone you went to school with, you went to college or university with, and you think, how the heck did they get there? They weren't that smart, or I was better than them, or they make more money than me, or they look happy, or their family is so together and their relationship is so great, and their kids love them, and blah blah blah. And you just see all of these things that are posted in one of our places of social media, and you can start feeling like that for some reason you're not adequate or you're not there. And comparing ourselves is good to a degree, because we can have a goal. Some of you give me a goal to do better, and some of you have made some tremendous suggestions that have really helped me in doing this little thing I do here, and along with my job. But there are other things that we compare that just really should not be compared. And you can start feeling negative, or you can start feeling like you have no confidence. You're not content with who and what you are. And that's just not how we should be as humans, because we all have a place and we all have a niche in life. We all have somewhere we need to be, and not all of us are going to be at the top. Speaking of the top, Steve Jobs, financially, economically, entrepreneurship, very high level. If you're comparing yourself to him, you might be a little disgusted with yourself. But Steve made this comment, and I'm going to make sure I'm reading it right. I'm looking at my note here. I'm going to read it to you, because he said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. Don't live your life constantly being compared to someone else, constantly trying to figure out why that person you went to school with became so successful and you didn't. And you're smarter than them, and you know that you have more going on than they do. But don't worry. You are here to be you. Whatever your beliefs are, whatever your religion is or your connection is to that belief system you have in your life, use that strength and that faith that you have to become something great, to become something that you can do in your time here. And Steve Jobs is right. Our time here is very limited. We don't have a lot. I've lived a lot of years already, and it seems like, boom, it went by just like that. It seems like it was gone before I knew it. Not gone completely, because I'm obviously still here, but a lot of those years, where did they go? My 30s. Well, let's back up further. When I was 20-something, it felt like I would be 20-something forever. And then I was 30-something, and then that passed like, phew, and then 40-something, and wow. So let me ask you, who are you? What are you doing? What niche are you filling? What are you good at? What works for you? And you may not ever be like that person. You may never be like one of the people you admire or you aspire to mimic or copy their style or their life. You may not achieve the number of views that others will achieve, but be you where you are and live your own life. Be you, not someone else. You know, it's really hard. The pilot in this plane, man, what a job, huh? Being a pilot. And I live here not far from an airport, as you can tell. A lot of my videos, the background noise is a plane flying over. Some of these are military aircraft, some of these are private planes, some of these are commercial. But I can't do what that man in that cockpit does. I haven't been trained. And I'm at an age where it never will be. And that's okay. That's all right. Because he's filling his niche and I'm trying to fill mine. So look in the mirror. Change the things you need to change. Fix some things that you think you can fix. Start with little stuff. Don't worry about huge things. You can't change who your parents were. You can't change who your siblings are. You can't change a lot of the things in life, and you sure can't change anything from the past that has already happened. But be you. Look in the mirror and say, I am me, and I will be the best me I can be. Thank you for joining us on Then What Happened. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.